For this show in particular, it being, a unique one, how the idea came about was, simply from seeing a flyer in a washroom, and the flyer was for a wrestling event, and I said, hey, let me just go and check this out. And when I went, I just saw these local wrestlers, and I saw this boxing ring, and I was like, you know what, it would be pretty dope to have this poetry show with, the poets in a boxing ring. So I did some research to find out, how I can get the ring and that sort of thing. Met the people behind that aspect of the show, and we put it together. So because I have a great network and relationship with a lot of the poets out there, I said, hey, this is the new concept, this is what I'm doing. They all jumped on board. Because of the work that I've been doing just in the entertainment industry, I was able to just call up Maestro Cardinal and be like, hey, this is a new idea that I have, I need you guys' support, and they were just like 100% on board. And then after that, it was just promoting it to the public, and I think the public loved the idea. They were intrigued by the idea, and it just came together perfectly. So here we are at the second year, getting ready to do it all over again.
Nice.
I think I was motivated to promote poetry, one, because when I was starting out, there weren't a lot of opportunities to get on stage and to perform my work. And in order to create, an opportunity for myself and for those growing up at the same time I was growing up, I needed to create something for my peers. And, I started promoting it, and it's just kind of grown and snowballed from then. For me, being a shy person, finding out that poetry was a means that I could use to express myself so that people could find out, what was going on in my head was also really important. So I saw other people doing it, and I thought that I had something to say, and I just tried my best to add something to what was being said. As an artist, I'm in the business of creating, and I think, having a daughter just really helps me to look at things, very differently. She sees the world completely differently. She isn't, jaded by experience and by the concept of and the limitations of what we can do and can't do. So I think, having her just breathes new life into the creative process, because you see new inspiration. If you're willing to, to take the time and see things through her eyes, there's, so much that you can learn and that you can gain from, just listening to young people. And, for me, it's just been a great blessing to have this new perspective. And what it's also done is it's forced me to look at legacy and look at what is it that I'm leaving behind. So, before all of this stuff, you would do this stuff and it's for, your accolades and for your bio and all this kind of stuff. And now, the things I do is for her. It's what am I going to leave for her? What is she going to be able to say that her dad did? And all the steps that I take are with that in mind.